Have a round of applause for our first heat of round 3 and our guest announcer.
Thanks, sir. All right, round 3 of our Mod 2 Drive Invite. Heat number 1. Let's get our turn marshals out there. Go ahead and make some laps here, guys. This is heat number 1 of 3 for round number 3 of our JConcepts Invite here for 2024. Everybody getting checked in. Here in this one, we got Stevie Slover, Mason Herrick, Dalton Conrad, Joe Duffy, James Nelson, and Nick Gibson. Once again, Mason Herrick and Nick Gibson in the same heat again. Need one volunteer turn marshal for Shane, I believe, on the bucket in the middle. One volunteer turn marshal for Shane on the bucket in the middle. One volunteer turn marshal for Shane on the bucket. Right there on the bucket. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and close straightaway now. Straightaway's closed this time around. We'll get them lined up here once again. It's going to be Stevie Slover starting in the 1 spot. Mason Herrick starting in the 2 spot. Dalton Herrick 3rd. Joe Duffy 4th. James Nelson 5th. And Nick Gibson starting 6th. This is round number 3. We saw Nick Gibson take a win in round 1. We saw Mason Herrick take a win in round 2. All right, marshals ready. Drivers, clean start at the sound of the tone. Off and underway, here we go. On to the back side of the track they go now. It's going to be Stevie Slover leading us out. Mason Herrick in 2nd. Dalton Conrad in the number 3 spot. Nick Gibson up into the 4 spot. Joe Duffy and James Nelson, your running order. Looks like Gibson up to 3rd now. Chasing. Oh, Gibson makes a bobble at the end of the triple section. Here they come back down the front stretch. Stevie Slover out front leading the way here in this one. Slover onto the backside. The yellow, green, and black team associated. Into the double-double section. He's got Mason Herrick right there behind him into the bowl. Coming back around to the front stretch now. Herrick in the white, red, and black. Back onto the right side. They drop down. Oh, Herrick makes a bobble. Herrick gets caught up. That's going to allow Joe Duffy in the number 3 spot. Conrad in the 4. Gibson in the 5. Gibson goes past. It looks like Conrad with trouble on the back triple section. 1 minute into this one. 4 to go. 1 down, 4 to go. Trouble for Nelson on the back triple as well. Stevie Slover trying to stretch out his lead here in this one. Mason Herrick in 2nd. Here comes Joe Duffy and Gibson. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. That's going to be the battle to watch here. Down the front stretch they go. Duffy starting to really close the gap up here. Dropping down into the triple they go. Last time by the line, Herrick with a 14-0. Joe Duffy with a 13-7. Nick Gibson with a 13-7. Oh, trouble for Duffy. Gibson goes to the inside. Gibson up into the number 3 spot now. Gibson up on 2 wheels. Slams the outside pipe. Duffy not able to make the move back by. Up and over the triple they go. Herrick now into the bull turn. Here comes Herrick out of the bowl down the front stretch. Stevie Slover out to a 2.7 second lead for Slover. Fantastic round of invite here for him. Gibson diving to the inside of lap traffic there. There's Duffy in the number 4 spot. Conrad in the 5 spot. Nelson in the 6 spot. Oh, trouble for Gibson at the end of the front straight. Duffy goes on by. Oh, no. Gibson is broke. Nick Gibson out of this one. 2:05 down, 2:55 to go. Stevie Slover out front leading the way right now. Mason Herrick in the number 2 spot. Battle between Conrad and Nelson. Looks like they are a lap apart. 2:25 down, 2:35 left to go, 2:35 to go. Slover coming into the center section. Oh, clips the pole. He spins it back around through the double-double section. Here comes Slover down the front stretch now. The Team Associated driver onto the right side, dropping down. Here comes our second place driver, Mason Herrick. Joe Duffy in the 3 spot. Herrick last time by the line going to be 2.1 seconds back from your race leader, Joe Duffy. 4 seconds back behind Herrick. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go. Slover, Herrick, Duffy, Conrad, Nelson, and Gibson out of this one. 2 minutes, drivers, 2 minutes left to go. Heat number 2 going to be coming up next for our round 3 of our invite class. Watch the double doubles. Oh, Herrick getting caught up there. Herrick trying to avoid crash traffic there. Has to check up on that second double, ends up in the pipe. That's going to cost him some time. Minute 35 to go, drivers, a minute 35 left to go. Stevie Slover started that number 1 spot. He's looking for a possible win here in this one. Herrick going to now be 5.8 seconds back. Joe Duffy going to be 0.4 of a second back from Herrick. Oh, Duffy make a little bobble there. Battle for second and third. Oh, another mistake for Duffy. Herrick now through the double-double section into the bowl turn. Fast lap on the track. Currently, right now, is going to be a 13.5 by your race leader. Before breaking out of this one, Gibson with a 13.461. Everybody really close right now. Slover's got a 13.5, his fast lap. Herrick's fast lap a 13.5. Duffy a 13.7. 55 seconds to go. 55 seconds left to go. Slover right now out to a 6-second lead here. 45 seconds remains. Here comes Herrick down the front stretch. Joe Duffy in the 3 spot. Dalton Conrad in the 4. James Nelson in the 5. 35 seconds to go, drivers. 35 seconds to go. Twenty seconds, 20 seconds. Five seconds. Herrick's going to get one more here. This is going to be their final lap. First and second. You'll be done when you cross. Conrad, you're done. Nelson, you're done.
Conrad done. Joe Duffy done.
Duffy, you are done. Coming around for the win, Stevie Slover. Mason Herrick going to be coming around for that number 2 spot. Joe Duffy 3rd, Conrad 4th, Nelson 5th, and Gibson out of this one. What a run right there for Slover. Herrick coming around for the 2. And Joe Duffy running out your top 3. Heat number 2 for our invite class coming up next. Coming up in this one, we got Mac Vanderbeek, Noah Hicklin, Mitchell Gardner, Shane Alberico, Hayden Stevenson, and Alex Vanderbeek. Mitchell Gardner, a previous winner here in round 1, I believe. Alex Vanderbeek, a winner in round 1 and 2. All right, let's go ahead and get them all checked in. We'll get all those drivers back out there to turn marshal. Heat number 2, round 3.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Starting order in this one's going to be Mac Vanderbeek starting on the number 1 spot. Noah Hicklin will be starting 2nd. Mitchell Gardner will be starting 3rd. Shane Alberico 4th. Hagen Stevenson 5th. And Alex Vanderbeek starting in the 6th spot. Watch front straight, guys. Watch front straight. Yep, minute's been called. And let's get one volunteer turn marshal for the bucket. Oh. Hey, Dalton, could I move you to that bucket? I'll go ahead and close straightaway down, guys. Straightaway closed. Hang tight just a minute. We'll see if we get Mac back out there. It's going to be Mac Vanderbeek starting in the 1 spot. Noah Hicklin will be starting 2nd. Mitchell Gardner 3rd. Shane Alberico 4th. Hagen Stevenson 5th. And Alex Vanderbeek starting in the 6th spot. This is heat number 2. Heat number 3 going to be coming up next. Don't forget as well, make sure you head over to the JConcepts Facebook page. Julie doing a fantastic job covering all the racing action this weekend, featuring on JConcepts Facebook social media pages. And if you've got anybody at home wanting to tune into all the action, fastlanehobbies.liverc.com. And, of course, the Fast Lane Facebook page as well for the live stream video. And it looks like Mac is back on the track. We'll get him lined up and ready to go here. All right, marshals ready. Drivers, round 3, heat 2. Good luck at the tone. Off and underway here. Mac Vanderbeek leading us out. Noah Hicklin in 2nd. Mitchell Gardner 3rd. Good, clean start here. This one, beautiful start. Vanderbeek down the front stretch. Noah Hicklin in that 2 spot. Mitchell Gardner in the 3 spot. Mitchell Gardner, he's already got 2 wins here today. He's trying to get for a 3rd one here in this one. Into the bowl turn they go. Gardner up into the number 2 spot now. Down the front stretch. Close racing. All 6 drivers all going to be right there together. Hicklin out front leading the way now. Mitchell Gardner in the 2 spot. Vanderbeek in the 3 spot. Alex Vanderbeek working his way past Pops. Back through the center section now. 45 seconds into this one. 4:15 left to go. Alex Vanderbeek a winner as well in previous rounds today. Oh, Noah Hicklin comes up short into the bowl turn. Mitchell Gardner now leading the way. Alex Vanderbeek in the number 2 spot. Hicklin going to be right there behind him in the 3 spot. On to the right side they go. Dropping down into the back triple section. Last time by the line, a 13.6 for Mitchell Gardner, a 13.3 for Alex Vanderbeek. Vanderbeek right now trying to put the pressure on, but he's got Noah Hicklin chasing up behind him. On to the back. Oh, Gardner sticks it in the pipe. Hicklin gets caught up in that as well. That's going to allow Alex Vanderbeek up into the number 1 spot through the double doubles. He goes. Vanderbeek this time by, taking over the lead. Down the front stretch. Vanderbeek with a 1.3 second lead over Noah Hicklin and Mitchell Gardner, 2 and 3. They've got Shane Alberico, Hagen Stevenson, and Mac Vanderbeek not far back from them in the 4, 5, and 6 spots. 140 down, 320 to go. 140 down, 320 to go. Your leader goes tumbling on the back triple. He lands back on his wheels, but here comes Noah Hicklin now. Hicklin right there behind him, whipping it. Mitchell Gardner, number 3 spot. Top 3 down the front stretch. On to the right-hand side. Hicklin, a little mistake there for Vanderbeek. Hicklin looking to the inside. Not going to be quite close enough. Back through the double doubles they go. Hicklin launching into the berm. 2:05 down, 2:55 to go. Mitchell Gardner staying patient in that 3 spot. Shane Alberico in the 4 spot. Hagen Stevenson in the 5. Mac Vanderbeek in the 6. As they come back around, this time by Alex Vanderbeek with 13.7. Noah Hicklin with a 13.5. On to the backside. Hicklin is on fire. He is putting the pressure on Vanderbeek. Vanderbeek not cracking, though. Coming back around through. Oh! Noah clipping the inside pipe. He's back going once again. That gives Vanderbeek about a couple car length lead over him. Still a lot of time to go. 2:20 left in this one, 2:20. Mitchell Gardner waiting patiently in the number 3 spot for a mistake out of 1st or 2nd. Meanwhile, Shane Alberico in the 4 spot. Hagen Stevenson in the 5. Mac Vanderbeek in the number 6 spot. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd back through the double-double section. Oh, close call there for Gardner. 1st and 2nd back down the front stretch once again. Top 2 drivers both clicking off 13.3 for their fast lap. Minute 45 to go, drivers. A minute 45 to go. Top three over the back triple. Oh, trouble for Gardner there. Mitchell Gardner on the back triple gets tangled up there. He's back going in the number 3 spot. That's going to allow your top two drivers a little bit of breathing room. Onto the back right side, into the triple now. Alex Vanderbeek in that bright yellow Associated white wheels. Noah Hicklin behind him in the blue and pink Associated. Back down the front stretch they go. They're going to be coming up on, I believe that's going to be Stevenson. Thank you very much. Top two over the triple section, minute 10, drivers, minute 10. Into the double section. Last time by the line, 13.5. Oh, trouble for Hicklin. Hicklin goes upside down. Vanderbeek now take a little bit of breath there. Back through the double section again. 55 seconds to go. Vanderbeek, Hicklin, Gardner, Alberico, Stevenson, and Mac Vanderbeek, your running order. Fast lap on the track. Your race leader at 13.312. Hicklin's fast lap at 13.355. Mitchell Gardner's fast lap at 13.5. Gardner trying to close the gap up just a bit on Noah here. 35 seconds to go. Battle for second and third. Oh, Gardner goes tumbling into the bull turn. Good turn marshal there for Duffy. Loses very little time. 15 seconds to go, drivers. 15 seconds left to go. 10 seconds. Your top two drivers are going to get one more. Top three drivers going to get one more. Oh, Gardner puts it into the pipe of the straight. That's going to be time. You'll be done when you cross. Mac Vanderbeek, you are done. Oh, watching the doubles.
Alex Vanderbeek done.
Alex Vanderbeek, you are
Shane
done with the
Baldwin
win.
done.
Coming around for that number 2 spot, Noah Hicklin.
Hagen
One to
Stevenson
finish it.
done.
That's a race. Alex
Mitchell
Vanderbeek going to
Gardner
take it.
done.
Noah Hicklin second. Mitchell Gardner third. Shane Alberico, Hagen Stevenson, and Mac Vanderbeek. Fantastic run for all those drivers.
The race is
We'll get them back
completed.
out to turn marshal for our third and final heat here for round 3 of our Mod 2 Wheel Invite. Coming up next. Coming up in our third and final
1
heat
minute
here
to
for
the
Mod
start
2
of
Wheel
the
Drive for
race.
round 3. It's going to be Jake Stolzing, David Alberico, Andrew Thomas, Rico Carsons, Brent Riley, and Owen Vanderbeek. All right, let's get some laps put in here. Our final heat of our invite for round 3. Once again, it'll be Jake Stolzing, David Alberico, Andrew Thomas, Rico Carsons, Brent Riley, and Owen Vanderbeek. Let's see if I can get one volunteer to help me out for Shane and one for... Need one more turn marshal right there back by the triple on the bucket. Thank you very much. All right, guys, let's go ahead and close the straightaway down. Straightaway's closed, straightaway's closed. It's going to be Jake Stolzing starting in the number 1 spot. David Alberico starting in the number 2 spot. Andrew Thomas 3rd, Rico Carson's 4th, Brent Riley 5th, and Owen Vanderbeek in the number 6 spot. All right, Marshall's ready. Drivers, good luck at the tone. Restart, guys. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Line them back up, line them back up. That was our 1 restart, guys. That was our 1 restart for this one. Once going to be Stolzing, Alberico, Thomas, Karstens, Riley, and Vanderbeek. All right, here we go. Marshall's ready. Let's hope for a clean one on this one. Good luck at the tone. Off and underway. Not a whole lot cleaner. As they come back around, it's going to be Jake Stolzing leading us out here. David Alberico in the number 2 spot. Andrew Thomas in the 3 spot. Stolzing, your HB Racing driver. Out front in the orange and blue, yellow wheels. He's got the TLR of David Alberico behind him in 2nd, followed by the X-Ray of Andrew Thomas in 3rd. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down the front stretch they go onto the right-hand side. Stolzing and Alberico over the back triple now. Last time by the line. Early on here in this one, Vanderbeek with the fast lap of the race with a 13.6 as he's trying to work his way up through the field. Here comes Vanderbeek now. Vanderbeek up at the number 4 spot, chasing down Andrew Thomas. Oh, dives into the back. Thomas gets into the back wing of him. They go spinning around. That's going to cost them both as Rico Carsons goes by. Oh, trouble for Stolzing now. Stolzing dropping back to the number 2 spot. Rico Carsons all the way up into the 3rd place spot now. Vanderbeek up to the number 4 spot. Thomas to the 5. Brent Riley in the 6. David Alberico leading us out here in this one. The TLR driver down the front stretch onto the right side. .340 to go. 340 to go. Oh, trouble in the back triple there for Owen Vanderbeek. 130 down, 330 to go. 130 down, 330 to go. It's Alberico out front. Here comes Stolzing. Carson's trying to close that gap up on Stolzing. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd coming down the front stretch. 1, 2, and 3. Fast lap of this race right now is Owen Vanderbeek with a 13.6. Carson's with a 13.9. Carson's now up in the number 2 spot. Tumbles into the wall turn. Carson's gets back going, but Jake Stolzing back up in the 2 spot now. Down the front stretch onto the right-hand side they go. Carson's in the green and yellow. Just ahead of him, the orange and yellow is going to be Stolzing, your race leader. Just a straightaway length ahead of them, David Alberico. Alberico down the front stretch. Here's the battle for 2 and 3. Carson's down the front stretch. He's got Stolzing ahead of him. Here comes Owen Vanderbeek behind him. Up and over the back triple they go. 240 to go, drivers. 240 left to go. Alberico, Stolzing, Carson's, Vanderbeek, Thomas, and Riley. Your running order here in this one. Oh, Stolzing goes upside down. Carson's gives him the spot back. 220 to go, drivers. 220 to go. Trouble for Brent Riley through the double-double section. David Alberico first. Owen Vanderbeek in 2nd. Jake Stolzing in the 3rd place spot. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Good battle right now between Carsons and Stolzing for the 3 and 4 spot. Into the double-double section they go. Vanderbeek is up to 2nd. 2.1 seconds back now from your race leader, Alberico. Alberico up and over the back triple in the red, yellow, and orange. Yellow wheels. Vanderbeek behind him in the purple and yellow. Here they come up and over the double section. Back around to the front stretch. Vanderbeek starting to close the gap here. 1:30 to go. Last time by the line, a 14.5 for Alberico, a 13.6 for Vanderbeek. Oh, Vanderbeek tumbles in the ball turn. That's going to give Alberico just a few inches here. 1:15 to go, drivers. 1:50. More trouble for Vanderbeek now. Back through the double-doubles into the bull turn. Alberico comes out, that time by a 14.2. 1:05 to go, drivers. 1:05 to go. Vanderbeek now going to be 2.5 seconds back. Andrew Thomas up to 3rd. Carson's in 4th. Jake Stolzing in the 5 spot. Britt Riley in the 6 spot. 55 seconds to go. 55 seconds to go. Oh, trouble for Karstens. He gets it back going. 45 seconds. Trouble for Thomas at the end of the front stretch. They get tangled up, Thomas and Karstens. That's a battle for position here in this one. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Jake Stolzing back up into the number 3 spot now. Rico Karstens to the 4 spot. Thomas to the 5. 20 seconds, drivers. Vanderbeek going to be 3 seconds back from your race leader of David Alberico. Alberico looking for his first win of the day. Oh, trouble for Vanderbeek. Here comes Stolzing now. 10 seconds to go. Stolzing goes for the triple. Back to, oh, Vanderbeek goes upside down. Stolzing up into the number 2 spot now. Time is going to expire. You'll be done when you cross the line. Britt Riley, you're done. Vanderbeek's done. Karstens is done. Wow, Thomas is done. David Alberico, you are done with the win. Coming around for the number 2 spot, Jake Stolzing. Wow, what a last lap in that one. After a whole lot of carnage, it's Alberico, Stolzing, Vanderbeek, Karstens, Thomas, and Riley.
The race is completed.